Okay, it is clouding over a bit, I'm afraid. When it's sunshine first thing in the morning, it generally clouds over. Generally doesn't last. Okay, I'll turn left here and climb up this steep tarmac lane. Doing some work down there. If you just climb about 100 feet or so up this lane, and there's the first look at Cadi Idris. Okay. At this point the lane steepens a little bit. Quite steep here. Finish the steep part on this little lane because I'll be branching off onto a footpath shortly. This footpath right here, and that's an impressive rock. Can't quite see it. The wall's in the way, and the tree, but there's a nice rock face there. That's used about 150 feet high or so. Used for instructing school children, maybe, the teenagers, on the basics of rock climbing. There is another walker up there besides me, just passed me a few minutes ago, already up to that point. There's that rock face right there. Yeah, looks like there's a party at the bottom of it, down there. Yeah. Actually, it's good weather for rock climbing. It's cold. It's quite cold. It's quite cold, but temperature low 40s, and it dropped into the 30s overnight. And the next couple of days, it's going to drop below freezing overnight. Continuing upwards, and there's the estuary, the Mauldach estuary. The sun's still shining, it's partly cloudy. I'm in just in the hills, just behind Harlech there, where the mountain meets the sea. Behind Barmouth, I meant to say. And there's the beginnings of the Lorlech Ridge. And excellent view here, the Mauldach estuary and the Cadi Idris range. It's quite a good footpath, fairly well trodden, and I don't know if you're, maybe it's a young woman, the one, she's out on the same walk as me by the look of it. Yeah, meditating on the view over Mauldach estuary, and she's a good view. The sun is it's actually not too bad. I expected it to cloud over, but it's still shining to some extent. The sun comes out. It starts to feel quite warm, even though the temperatures are in the low 40s. It starts to feel quite warm, almost shirt sleeve weather, because there's no wind really. That's the main factor. Okay, there's my immediate destination. That mobile phone mast. There's a track that goes up to which I'll go down, meets up with the road where I parked on. Yeah, that younger woman's coming up behind me, and I may be spoiling the solitude of her. She may do this walk fairly often. I saw her walking up the lane from Barmouth, so she's well, ascended about 1,000 point, I think, to this point from sea level. There's a good view there of the mountain of Diffwys, the second highest mountain in the Rhinog range. Okay, I turn right here towards the mobile phone mast, but you can, if you want to do the Laurich Ridge, climb up along the side of that wall there, right up to the ridge, the summit of the ridge. Okay, I'm underneath the mobile phone mast, close to 100 feet high, I should think. Excuse me. Okay, there's the Laurich Ridge, and that walker, can I home in on her? She's, yeah, she's going up to the ridge. Don't know how far she's going to go. Of course, no problem when you're young. So I can't, oh, there she is, yeah. Yeah, so no problem when you're young. You just go uphill, almost the same as downhill. Yeah, no problem at all. Alright, this is the high point for me anyway. But you know, I could, no problem, I could go up there, but walk a little bit along the ridge and make a longer walk. It's a day for it. But this is what I planned. I'll stick to what I plan to do. Yeah, but it is a beautiful, beautiful countryside here. Yeah, it's well worth doing this walk. If you just want a short walk that's not too energetic. As you just up, yeah, okay, up there on the ridge. I think more or less. Well, maybe that's not quite the ridge. But, so, yeah, oh, it's tempting. Yeah, that's the walk. This is the day to do a walk, a ridge walk, and you go along the ridge all the way to Diffwys there. Well, if you're super fit, you can carry on going. And you've got fantastic views on both sides. On the other side, you've got views of the coast and the distant Snowdonia Mountains. It's the road. Nice, easy descent. There is a footpath. That's actually not a right of way. That's just a track that services the mobile phone mast. But there is a right of way up to the mobile phone mast up there. But I don't think many people take it with the track running alongside it. So I came through that gate off the lane there just to get another little viewpoint here. I think this looks like a path leading up to somewhere. It might be some kind of maybe a former cottage or something. There's a name, well, I can't quite make it out on that piece of rock there. Yeah, so that's and a little lake there hidden away. And there's the Cadidus. Unfortunately, it's in silhouette. The sun's later on. The sun will be shining. Well, maybe not. Yeah, during the winter months. Yeah, it will light up the impressive rock faces on this side of the Cadidus. Okay. Yes, the sun's still shining. Yeah, so I've been kind of lucky. I was expecting, just forecast a cloud over later and rain. later in the afternoon. But yeah, so far it's been, well, just right. Yeah, just right for a morning walk. That's the end of this walk. A short walk, quite enjoyable with the weather behaving itself, even more so. So thanks for watching. Cheers.